Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give our praises to Yahweh for Hashem Yahushai, to honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and show them to all our brothers and out here who push this word in sincerity and in truth. The Hebrew Israelites come out here once again, prophesy, don't fall of this wicked system, and the return of our Lord Yahushai, the word in the call Jesus Christ. Destroy this place, we live by elect, which lies we are part of the elect, and kill the third, and set up the kingdom of heaven, which is going to be on the earth, yo. Right, because a lot of people have the Christian doctrine, I push say, says everybody sure, about return on white horse with some half-naked angel, you see me? And I'll be living in that side. Everywhere scripture talk about is on earth, yo, the kingdom of Israel. When we have a rule as God's upon this earth, yo, that's the promise. And that's what we're looking for. And before that, we just we have some prophecies we have basically fulfilled, which the main one, the mandatory implementation of the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. You see me, and we are at that point now where you see them push it on the media. Well, wait, in Wisconsin, you have a company who basically push 50%, 50 of them employees out of 84. Out of 84 to take the chip, yo. I think that was
push them.
Yeah.
Volunteer.
Volunteer.
I'm gonna disbelieve it. I have a whole heap of people around the world and I'm kind of really excited about the new technology and them get sold on it. See, we can rise to Europe, there are people that use it from back in 2005 from rise up. See, so I'm surprised if 50 people actually just come and say, yo, we are volunteer for taking them. It's not gullible. Jeremiah 28 and 8. The prophets that have been before me and the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesy both against many countries and great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Yeah, and basically that scripture says what the spirit of the prophet is subjected to the prophecy. So we being the prophets come back on the same prophecy, yo. Right? The RFID chip, the mark of the beast, and World War III. You see me? The world is going down in World War III. Yeah? This age, or this world, which the world where scripture talk about what going is this age, yo, this rulership. So go ahead with World War III, yo, there's no World War IV or V. The scripture refer to 3 wars, World War I, World War II, and World War III. Never said War 4. And that's where we're heading, you know. You see, we see the world preparing for war. That's how we see America, Russia, which is the 2 countries who have got it in World War III. You see me? And we come out here and prophesy, you know, prophesy against Babylon. And the scripture say what? Babylon now get destroyed. That's the prophecy, you know. So we turn on nuclear fire, and that's the hellfire where it's the refer to.
This is Amos 9 and 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai are upon the sinful kingdom and will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
That's right. So the most Yahweh when I used to destroy World War III, you see me, that's why ultimately used and destroy America. Right? Because the sinful kingdom had to spread even Jamaica. Because in America they legalized faggotry, you see me, in the whole states, and they push out here, yo. Right? Which one America forgot fool there. You see me, every day will come out here. Every weekend we come out here, brothers and lesbians walk past every day. You see me, people are living in adultery. You see me, committing idolatry, right? Worshipping Cesare Bourgeois. You have the Rasta movement, Mad People movement. You see me, all sorts of wicked acts committing now. And we're going against the laws, judgment, and statutes of the Heavenly Father, which is written in the scriptures. It's wickedness, yo. You see me? Yeah, 613 laws in the Old Testament, right? They're supposed to be kept. And if you not keep them, you're coming to the folly, yo. Right? But we know, see, yo, guess what? On this side, yo, we can't keep them 100%, but we bear them in mind. Now we try to keep them to the best of our ability. And that's where grace come in. Right? But there are people just presumptuously neglect all of the laws, them. And that's wicked, yo. Right? That's why you have, when the judgment set for the wicked, right? Which is 2/3 of our people, and you have with all of the nation, them, and it's a wicked. Right? But the judgment that's coming, we only out here for our people. Right? The elect of our nation, because them all get saved. The Lord said the elect might hear you in regards to what is the mark of the beast, glorify the Egypt, and get themselves right with the Most High, repent and turn back.
Isaiah 58:1. He said, cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression, and the house of Israel their sins.
It's right, yo. So we come out here and we're going to spare. You see me? Where you go, yeah, go as the brother of the side, yo. We cut them, you see me? It says everybody sure. Train says it's nothing but a devil or a deception. That's what it is. Right? Because the son of the Most High is the so-called black man. And that's true. You see me? And you're worshipping this. It's idolatry, it's a transgression, it's a sin. You see me? And well, some people don't even know what sin is, so I'm making their own definition. But the scripture give it a clear understanding what is sin. We're gonna see that in
This is Zephaniah 2:1. Gather yourselves together, yea, gather together, O nation that desires. Before the decree brings forth, before the day pass as a shaft, before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you. Before the day of the Lord's anger come upon you, seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth, which have wrought his judgment. Seek righteousness, seek meekness, it may be, ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger.
That's right, yo.
We can say this today. Today the world athletic championship going to the IWA, right, in London, and Usain Bolt, which is a Jamaican superstar in Jamaican hero, and you see and stuff to see run today, right, and they one digital tour, right, and everybody stop them business while the race are running. See, and when we come out here, right, the big screen over there, so, right, we can show the race, two of them, and show the race, right, and everybody stop, right, the stoplight has a go, and people now drive off. See, yeah, them deal a tent across the road on the top of the transport center, just the people watching you. So the scripture say, oh, gather yourselves together, O nation that desire. But people now gather to hear the truth of the Lord and come back to the truth of the Most High. They might gather themselves to follow you. They might gather themselves to be entertained. Right? If one of them famous artists here come out here like Family or Alkaline or Cartel, right? You see the whole of them out here as well. Pack the whole of Harvard Square. Right? But the men of the Lord come out here every Saturday, right? In season, out of season, right? I will come out here, I will push the truth in love, because basically this is love, yo. We coming out here, teaching you the laws and statutes and judgment, teaching you the prophecies, right? Teaching you your heritage. This is a labor of love, yo. Right?
I never got this still because it rain poor today. Me rain fall hard. And JOCC usually come out here, them not there. No,
right.
Yeah, you have GOCC across the road, usually come
IUIC.
And IUIC.
Them
But
not come.
today, a lot of rain fall, so what? Them stay in. But we come out here, yo. We come out here, we find some of the shelter, wait until the rain blow up, and we come out here, we do the work, yo. See, because at the end of the day, right, every experienced man of the world I can tell you. At the end of the day, the only thing that matters is you doing the work, yo. That's the only thing that matters. No matter what you're going through, no matter what going around you, just do the work, yo. Right? And even if Lord will the rain continue to fall till late, we go home, we know everybody would want to do something, yo. See, if I even want to sit down. You understand? Because the Lord gives the men of James specifically. Right? I mean, know we can't talk for any other camp. But the Lord gives the men of the sincere men of James a sincere fire to do the word, yo. Do the work. Right? Go on.
So Proverbs 20:4. The sluggard will not plow because reasons of the cold,
Right. Therefore shall he beg in harvest and have nothing. Right. So they say the sluggard now go plow by reason of the cold. Meaning I'm gonna find something to complain about, yo. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna beg in at the time of the harvest. I'm gonna be like one of the 5 foolish virgins. Right? Whenever get enough oil, when them could do it. So them have the time to do the work now, but them only do it when it's convenient to them, yo. The Most High look upon them thing there, yo. See? The Most High is not about raising up convenient profits, yo.
Sometimes the Most High sometimes the Most High will make them things happen like the weather.
Right.
Get certain way to prove
Test
if
your
the
faith,
case
yo.
is there or God.
See? What the fuck give me Wisdom of Solomon, I think chapter 3, like first part. See when you talk about improving intellect. See? Because in addition to we coming out here and teaching the prophecies, you know, the RFID microchip, which is mainstream right now, because even Christian pastors talking about it, even atheists talking about it. So them think they're mainstream, right? Right now, America passed some more sanctions for Russia and the EU, and they passed some more sanctions for North Korea. Seeing Russia expel over 700 delegates from American delegates from Russia. So
Trade war go on.
trade war go on. So the actual physical propaganda war go on. So the actual physical war go on. So in addition to we coming out here and telling all them prophecy there here, see, we as men and Lord, you have to also build your character in the truth, yo. The more I are gonna test you, yo. The closer you will get to the end, and the more the Lord are gonna turn up the fire, yo, to purge out all the undesirable characteristics we have, and to purge out the undesirable men out of the truth. Right? Go on, right?
Yeah, verse 1 says, for though he punish.
Yeah, you cannot start that one, I read, brother.
Alright, this is Wisdom of Solomon 3:1. But the souls of the righteous are in the hand of the Most High,
Right?
and they shall no torment touch them.
Right, so when the hour of temptation comes, the scripture says, he that keepeth his word unto the end, he shall keep it from the hour of temptation. Right, so when the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast, get forcibly implemented, right, and men get put in it for not taking it, the Lord will keep you, right? When famine and unrest are ravaged the countries of the world, the Lord will keep him servants, according to Isaiah 65. Right? Go on.
In the sight of the unwise, they seem to die,
Right?
and their departure is taken for misery,
Right?
and their going from us to the utter destruction,
Right.
but they are in peace. For though they be punished in the sight of men,
Right.
yet is their hope full of immortality.
God. So even though we are get tested, we are going through tribulations, you know, the Lord are trying with character, seeing the scripture says, yet is our hope full of immortality. Because at the end of the day, that's our reward we are looking for, you. That's our penny a day. Right? So we not just come out here every week because we don't have nothing to do, yo. The Lord promised you a reward. And even if we never there get that reward, seeing we still have a duty, yo. Right? Paul tell you that, yo. Paul tell us to watch me if I teach the gospel. Right? So even if we never there get immortality, right? We still have to have the mindset say, oh, alright, we are unprofitable servants then, because we did what we ought to do. But the scripture tell you again, the Lord is not unjust. Right? Forget your labor of love, yo. So we have to get a reward, and the reward is immortality and a kingdom and glory. Right? What?
And having been a little chastised,
Right?
they shall be greatly rewarded.
Done.
For the Most High proved them and found them worthy for himself, as gold in the furnace, as he tried them,
Done.
and received them as a burnt offering. And in the time of their visitation, they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble.
Exactly. The Most High try them, yo. The Most High gonna try it, and they're gonna prove it for himself, yo. Right? So if you say, alright, you're a prophet of the Lord, right? And a little rain fall, and you say you're going to stay in today, right? You think that you're a vessel meat for the master's use? If you only go there and do the work when it's convenient to you, imagine if you have a pot, and the pot only while you're cooking it when it's convenient for the pot. What you're going to do, you're going to throw it down, and you're going to get a pot where you're going to stick by you and cook your meals whenever you need it, yo. See it? So these men only do the work when it's convenient for them. basically it's just like a female mentality of being around you when it's convenient for her. Right? And the apostles going hard on this feminine spirit that's among the men of Israel. Right? This emotional doing things where convenient to your thing, doing things according to your own emotion, your own opinion. The Lord is not about that, yo.
God, Skipper say, if you make your body a living sacrifice, yo, how you going to do that? Unless you actually go against the lust of the flesh. You have to battle against the lust of the flesh to actually prove your faith, yo. Prove so you believe in something where, you know, of substance, yo.
Hey, in order to get anything carnal in this world, you want to get a degree, you want to get mastery in some type of sport, right? You have to sacrifice. See? And I'm telling you every day, every kind of motivational speech I'm tell you. If you need something, see, we're worth having, you have to sacrifice to get it. So what more a heavenly kingdom? What more immortality? So, see, if you have to sacrifice to master a sport, what more you have to go sacrifice